Real estate has been hot all over Houston, but is the party over for sellers? We're going to take a look at a behind the scenes metric that gives us some insight on what's going to happen next. Hey, welcome back. This is Hanh and Jones with the Sweet Life Real Estate Group with JLA Realty, helping you live the sweet life. We're going to take a look at a metric that I've been tracking the last few weeks that'll shed some light on the future direction of today's real estate market and see if the party really is over for sellers and if there's huge opportunity here for buyers. The metric is the number of price decreases, and I track this all over Harris County. So this is not one particular suburb specific, but we're looking at Harris County as a whole to get us some good data. And what this is telling us is the number of listed homes that had to decrease their price. And we track this week over week. So all the price decreases that happened in that week. And I went all the way back to the beginning of March, excuse me, all the way back to the beginning of March. And from there, all the way through, pretty much through April, we were hovering at about 200 homes, right? And it would be pop up, pop down. But on average, 200 listings on the MLS would decrease their price. And then at the end of April, this number skyrocketed. So we're on average about 200, and boom, the following week, the first week in May, we jumped up over 300. The following week, up over 400. The week after that, up over 500, right? And so we'll see where that ends up at the end of the month. But that's a huge shift. And what this is telling us is that there's been a lot more homes that haven't been attractive to buyers, that where the sellers had to lower the price or decrease the price to, again, find the right buyer for their home. So there's two key implications here. First one is that there's less buyers willing to buy homes, and or there's less buyers out there that are willing to pay premiums for the home, right? So if that's the case, sellers got to lower their price. The other implication is that the list price is just too high. You know, we've experienced a huge amount of appreciation over the last couple of years. We've been 20% year over year for the last couple of years, which is huge. I mean, and if you're a homeowner, you felt it. Now, on the other side of that is, you know, if someone is trying to list their house and they're trying to get top dollar for it and they're trying to overextend the price way over market, they're going to have a harder time. As we can see here over the last few weeks, they have been having a harder time by decreasing the prices accordingly, right? So what does this mean? Some key takeaways. You know, you can't sustain that level of growth year over year, right? Something's going to have to level out. Things average out over time. And we had a huge run up in the short run, the last couple of years. So it's going to level off, right? And we should expect that. The next is opportunities for buyers, right? When we look at data like this, that's saying that, hey, you know what? As prices kind of simmer and cool a little bit, if not retract a little bit, that's going to present more opportunities for buyers. We're coming in here again, the summer months, we're going to have more inventory come on, plus with lower prices, that equals better opportunities for buyers. And for sellers, it's still a great opportunity. Why? Is because, you know, even though prices may be pulling back, prices may be settling a little bit, don't get greedy, right? If you're trying to go too heavy on the price and you're trying to, you know, attract a cash buyer and try to go over, you know, like just going aggressively, too aggressive on your list price, based on this data, you may not get the price that you want. You may have to pull back, right? Which again is not a problem, but if you price it right the first time, you'll find the right buyer and then you can close quickly, right? So those are a couple key takeaways. I'm going to continue to track this along with the weekly inventory that's available, and we're going to keep you updated. So the other metric that we have coming up soon that we can't wait to see until the end of the month is the months of inventory metric. That's really going to give us some insight in terms of price stability and housing availability. So we'll see you next time. Once again, this is Hanh Jones, Sweet Life Real Estate Group with JLA Realty, making real estate fun again and helping you live the sweet life. We'll see you next time.